She jabs you between your brows, making your wooden body shudder violently.
Relax, relax. Like I said, I want to bring joy to everyone. That includes you, of course. Poor little dear. You can't taste the sweet ambrosia and enter a sweet dream of your own. So you rack your brain all day to try to ruin my performance. I really pity you.
Why does the ambrosia not affect him in a similar way? Does he not fall into the dream because all of his memories have been wiped out? Is that it? But then again, ambrosia just creates like old memories, recreates them somehow. Wait, so if we give ambrosia to a victim of the chick, the hairdresser chick, would they get their memories back?
So I've decided to give you a custom package of joy. Tell me, what do you want? I'll satisfy you personally.
Pause. You can feel your new strange and absurd body, but you do feel shock and fear. This is the first time that you, as an intruder from reality, have been completely transformed by dreams. The blue-haired girl in front of you wields great control in the realm of dreams than everyone else. She can turn you into a ridiculous wooden cutout or kill you at any time. Converse cautiously. I know you use ambrosia to filter consciousness and expel all the darkness and misery. Your goal isn't to create a new strain of mania, right? Those contaminants are just garbage you don't want. You spread ambrosia to attain high purity joy from the sleepwalkers. When immersed in happiness, you are definitely involved with the Marv case. Such a highly concentrated singularity, strong emotion reminds you that horrible phenomena. It is a possibility that you have to consider. No one can bear the consequences. Are you trying to test the power of the black ring and even use it to lure Quinn to work with you? Serpent's wooden cutout rolled her eyes.
You like Marv? You like the black ring?
Of course not.
Why are you talking about it? I was asking you about happy things, and you keep bringing up depressing things. You've always been like this. Stop being such a killjoy. You'll get beaten up sooner or later. Didn't you see the inspector's fists clenching angrily just now?
She still has the nerve to mention that. You attacked
I was
him.
bringing him happiness. True happiness.
You took away his freedom with a false dream.
Here we go again. I know you are the best talker. Rebecca, this place can only mimic your past, but it can't create your future. This isn't your life. Come back to reality. Blah, blah, blah. Mess, this isn't the enemy you want. It devalues your fight's worth. You can't forge a truly powerful secret sword here. Come back to reality. Blah, blah, blah.
I would start laughing at this point because that's kind of funny.
Irene, this only gives you the illusion of a mighty foe. It can't produce anything other than your own reflection. Opponents who can truly surpass you are in the vaster, real world. Blah, blah, blah. Dreams are just cages for all your consciousness, trapping you guys in narrow fantasies and depriving you of greater possibilities. Come back to reality. Come back. With just a few words, you lure people out of the beautiful dreams I crafted for them. You encourage them to discard their happiness and return to their worst miseries. Aren't you the most bewitching little trickster?
That how you gonna put it? She gazes at you somewhat displeased.
I gave them freedom and let them decide for themselves what dreams they want the most. I enabled them to grasp onto their own happiness.
This music kinda reminds me of Derpixion. Is that one Derpixion animation with the mimes, right? Yeah, this sounds exactly like that. That's so fucking funny.
I gave them the truest, healthiest, and most long-lasting happiness. Hey, they don't even have to worry about pain or hunger in their dreams.
What about the real body?
If you hadn't come to ruin things, everyone would be dreaming forever. They wouldn't have to worry about their happiness coming to an end like in reality.
The sleepwalkers keep releasing dangerous contamination.
That can't be helped. How can people have true happiness without expelling their pain and suffering? At least everyone is happy in their dreams.
But those contamination attack people, right? What about the people in the real world? You just let the contamination harm them? The wooden cutout body cracks as you blurt out these words. The body doesn't seem to hide your emotion very well. But the serpent doesn't get angry, instead she starts clapping.
I can finally see a bit of your heart. Even though it's just a bit, it's so adorable.
With a clap of a hand, the wooden cutout explodes into colorful smoke. The stage set dissolves into colorful ticker tape and disappears, revealing the huge empty stage behind. So she was not Nasha then. Why did you call him a darling then? That was odd. The real serpent is suspended in midair on a hula hoop. Missed the flying ribbons. The girl is all smiles. Strange picture frames float from beneath her dangling
You've
feet.
been through a lot of pain too. And you still want to bring happiness to others. You strive hard for this goal and want to protect their reality. I like you this way, but you're going in the wrong direction.
He points to the frames surrounding you. Ooh, that's a really cool scenery. And it reminds me of something. I don't remember exactly what, but I definitely remember something relating to cubes. It was a horror game, I think. You see that each frame holds the smiling face of someone who's dreaming. The staff of the Midnight Summer Club, Irene, housekeeper, secret agents of the Ninth Agency, the investigation team, random citizens you have never met, and Doyle. They're all murmuring quietly, black fluid flowing out of their mouths. You wonder what the contaminants will turn into once they reach the real world. What kind of damage will they cause? A chill goes down your spine.
See? They spit out so much black goo because there's too much suffering in the real world. That's why I help them purge all misery and create dreams filled with only happiness.
Don't worry about the real world. I will invite everyone into dreams so that no one gets hurt ever again.
By then, what does it matter what becomes of the real world? The real world created all the black goo of misery to begin with! I want to rescue everyone from the real world and go to a joyous paradise together. That includes you, dreamless one. I want to give you happiness too! The happiness of you all is my happiness!
The one flips over, jumps off the hoop, lands on the ground, and bows to you. She looks at you with a smile, just like when you first met. Is that so-called happiness flowing from the depths of her serpentine eyes? Is this girl tricking you again, or is she stalling for time? The sinner may already be struggling in battle. As for those in the frames, the mental states of all the sleepwalkers are under threat. You can't imagine how much the contamination in District 14 has spread during this dream time. Is there a contingency in place? If there is, you should probably mention that. Like, if the M value of an area gets too high, like maybe the MBCC does something in that area, like some sort of like cleansing operation, like the Imperium of Man has. Maybe not on that level, but still like some sort of cleansing operation. We could threaten her with that. Are you connected to the Marv case? I know about the Marv case from years ago. People immersed themselves in beautiful dreams, but their spirits became absorbed and destroyed. Ultimately, they become corruptors. There's a truth about the ambrosia.
That was so many years ago. Not important.
There weren't that many victims back then, but things are different now. Have you been hiding all this time just to pull off today's large-scale mutation? I will stop you. Wield the wooden cutout body and try to throw yourself into the only picture frame, not spewing black goo at the center of the stage. The wooden cutout spins quickly, makes you dizzy, but you manage to achieve your goal before she can react. The wooden cutout spins into the picture in an instant. Your body automatically recovers. You bear with the dizziness and grab the person in the picture frame. Turns out to be a little girl with blue hair.
Hey! Not now! I'm not ready yet!
She struggles trying to go back deeper. You hold on to her tightly as you can, and you both fall into the depths of the picture. Immediately, chaotic murmurs seep into the depths of your consciousness.
Coming! Joy! Give me joy! Give me all your joy!
A burst of nauseating sweat-scaled dust seeps into your nose. Something has wrapped around your body. It's so... I've always found these like combat situations in such a environment super odd. Like, it's like, what are you trying to like portray here?
Time for some
It's
exercise.
incredibly odd to me.
Mode switch. Action. Confirm.
See, these small stages are always fun because it's like, you know, easier for me to handle. It's easier to like blockade that area. But then it also becomes a problem if the enemy is like super fast or something. Or whatever. This is a not very good team, by the way. I use this team just cause, but it's a not very good team, so try not to copy this team if you're gonna play this game.